everyone, welcome to this new book review of my channel, The Mental Traveler. I'm Carolera and today I shall be talking about In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. So about 2 years ago I saw the film Capote and I did like it, and I thought that Philip Seymour Hoffman did an excellent job and totally deserved the Academy Award for his portrayal of the famous author. I really like the idea of Capote's friendship with Harper Lee, the author of To Kill a Mockingbird and Ghost at a Watchman, because they grew up together in the American South. And then I saw Infamous with Toby Jones and I thought that it was really well done as well, but I still prefer Capote because it has a way more serious approach to the whole storyline of how In Cold Blood came to be. I knew it was a novel that I would have to read one day. I'm a journalist, and during one semester at college, one of my professors gave the class a course on writing non-fiction novels, and of course In Cold Blood was one of the examples. And so now I finally decided to give the book a try. Cody one day reads an article in the newspaper about how the family of a wealthy Kansas farmer was murdered in the middle of the night, and nobody has an idea of who did the killing. This intrigues him, and so he decides to investigate. The assassination that he reads about is that of the Clutter family that took place in 1959 in the town of Holcomb, and through that book we get to see how this community was before the murders, how it was affected by it, who were the Clutters, who were the people that killed them, what happened to these assassins, and the police investigation that took place to find them. I give In Cold Blood a 5 out of 5 stars review. I honestly didn't expect to like it so much, particularly my best friend, who knows my taste in books better than I know them myself, thought it was a little bit boring at times. But right from the start, I was hooked with it. I really like Capote's writing, and as a journalist, I couldn't help but feel in awe of all the amount of research that he did, and then how he just put it all together in a way that reads really easily as one picks up the book. As I was reading it, I wasn't only enjoying the plot as a reader, but I was also taking mental notes on how one writes non-fiction novels, and so I had great fun doing this exercise as the plot moved forward. There is a lot of controversy about how accurate this book is, but even if the author invented parts of it, I was quite satisfied with the final product. I am still unsure though as to whether In Cold Blood should have had won the Pulitzer Prize or not, but yeah, the level of commitment of finishing this book was really inspiring for a journalist. And it's funny because when you watch Capote and Infamous, movies that deal with just how much amount of research the author had to do to come up with this book, it really falls short of the amount of effort he had to put into this novel. The only way to really realize the scope of it is by actually reading the book. But yeah, even though maybe this book isn't 100% accurate, and even though Capote isn't really objective all of the time when portraying them who the murderers are, for example, I think he paints a way more sympathetic portrayal of Perry Smith than he does of Dick Hickok. I liked it because it made me feel the connection that Capote must have felt with Smith at the time. There was something in Perry that Capote found interesting, and that's why he focuses on this man so much. Or maybe I'm just being influenced by what I saw in the films, but still, I had no problem with this lack of objective point of view. And anyways, I just really liked In Cold Blood because the story read really smoothly. It managed to make me feel in the 50s and 60s in the States, and it was haunting, very well written, realistic, and poetic at bits. This is all I have to say for this book at the moment. I hope you enjoyed my review, and please leave me your comments about it or about the story or the movies. In the description box below you can find a link to the novel's Goodreads page. Thank you very much for watching me talk about In Cold Blood. I'm Carolera, the Mental Traveler. Goodbye.